Hogwarts Legacy is coming to the Nintendo Switch. I'm not sure if this is a good or bad thing, but why is Portkey Games not talking about this more? Shouldn't the fact that one of the year's most anticipated titles is coming to the king of portable consoles be something that's well publicized? Let's dive into why Hogwarts Legacy is not being talked about on the Nintendo Switch. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. You have found one of the nerdiest places on the internet. For those of you who aren't new, thank you for coming back and supporting my channel. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so to help this channel grow. With that being said, let's get right into it and talk nerdy. The Nintendo Switch is rapidly becoming one of the best-selling consoles of all time, eclipsing the 100 million units sold mark as of December 2021. It's a no-brainer that most developers would want to put their games on the console if possible. Even if only 10% of Switch owners buy the game, the profits would be significant. But how is it possible that a game as large as Hogwarts Legacy is going to be on the underperforming hardware of the Nintendo Switch when the game is clearly developed for next generation hardware? There are two main conclusions that I came up with when answering this question. 1. The game can be a cloud-based game and streamed to your system. This is obviously not an ideal solution, but at least you would have the option of taking the Wizarding World with you on the go. The true downside of a cloud or streaming-based Hogwarts Legacy port is that you would have to have internet access at all times while playing the game. This can be hard for some people as they don't have internet access everywhere they go. The second way Hogwarts Legacy can be played on the Nintendo Switch is if the graphics and or performance takes a hit. The gameplay reveal that was shown running on the PlayStation 5 is absolutely stunning. The graphics look like a true next-gen game, and if the game does take a hit like The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt on Switch, it may affect the amount of people that buy the game. I was super excited when The Witcher and even Ark were announced on the Nintendo Switch, but once I saw the reviews and gameplay, I could not get myself to buy those games looking that poorly. If graphics aren't the main hit that's taken on this edition of Hogwarts Legacy, it may be frame rate or draw distance. With what looks like a huge map in Hogwarts Legacy, I don't want to have objects loading in while I'm zooming by on my broom or I'm running past them. This will definitely break immersion with the Wizarding World. Although the Nintendo Switch is the leader in portable gaming, there are other options out there for gamers to play Hogwarts Legacy on the go. If you're a PC player and had a chance to get your hands on a Steam Deck, you can play portably to your heart's desire. While this is unlikely, it's still a possibility. On the more likely end, PlayStation has Remote Play and Xbox has XCast or gaming on your phone. While both of these options are needing a constant internet connection, it is not a surefire solution for taking the Wizarding World on the go, but it's better than nothing. A feature that would set Hogwarts Legacy over the top, in my opinion, would be cross-save or cross-progression. I am one of what I would assume to be many who is going to buy Hogwarts Legacy on multiple devices. I would love to see my character's progression carry over between all of the consoles. When I am home, I could kick back, relax, and play Hogwarts Legacy on the big screen, and then I could take my character's progression on the go, sitting on a beach somewhere, sipping mojitos, and never lose any progress or have to create a second character. What are your thoughts on Portkey Games being quiet about Hogwarts Legacy being on the Nintendo Switch? Or even the fact that the only way we found out about it being on the Nintendo Switch was by an FAQ page? Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video.